Hey Internet, it's Gunter with MiniMishaps, and today we are wrapping up our Lizardfolk and Kobold pieces that we started last time. We're going to get some paint, and then we'll show you the whole set as a grouping. So, mostly wanted to finish up work on the project that we started last time. We got a bunch of Lizardfolk based, and we did a repair of a miniature from the set before that, and this time we'll be painting that treasure box under the tiger. We'll give a quick coat of paint to the... So first up, we're going to put a base coat. I'm going to do brown on the treasure box, sky blue on the Lizardfolk, and dark red on our kobolds. And then we're going to add a stripe of gold to the treasure box on the parts that are the metal hinges, etc. We're going to add some purple dry brushed onto the Lizardfolk, and then we're going to color the weapons and equipment of the kobolds. So after all of that is set, the kobolds are essentially going to be ready for the table and the cat standing on the treasure box. So we're going to go back and just add some more details to the Lizardfolk with the spears. We're going to do some stippling. We're going to add some brighter colors, and then we're also going to go the Mage Knight miniatures that were finished last time. I decided that it would be better for them to have metallic gear instead of the bright colors of the Mage Knight factions. So they're getting metal shoulder pads and things like that.
Ooh, hi. How are you? Yeah, let's make some SpongeBob minis.
Alright, we're going to make some SpongeBob minis as our next video.
Other fish.
Except the other fish, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Alright, we're making characters out of clay.
Good Plankton. He's so small.
Oh, we can make Plankton. We got green.
Plankton's so small. Well, some of his eye is red.
How do you use this?
Did you know?
Oh, weird.
Did you know his eye is red?
I didn't until right now, this second. Alright.
And he has a little bit of yellow in it also.
Clay is going to take a lot of work.
He has a little bit of yellow.
To get soft. So you have to tell me what colors you want me to get soft for you, because I think I'm going to have to get the clay ready for you to work with it.
We can make Squidward because... Oh.
We got some gray. A little bit of gray.
We can make Squidward because... Look.
Mm-hmm.
That's what kind of Taylor scream.
Yeah, you're right.
I will try to make one more.
I think I'm going to make one out of this regular clay and then paint it at the end.
How about if you make pink for Patrick?
This is going to be Patrick. Woo, woo, woo. Nice job, you. Where are you going?
I fit under chairs.
Okay, can you fit in there?
That's the shortcut.
That is the shortcut. Awesome job.
For kids, not
for kids,
adults.
Not for big people.
Look, this is...
Alright, so you can start with that, and I'm going to keep making little sections for you to add to yours, because you gotta use your finger oils to get the clay all soft.
We can make purple for his flowers.
I think yeah, we could. Or we could paint his shorts on after. We could make him out of clay and then paint his shorts on, and paint his face on. How's that sound? Since we don't have purple,
we can make
purple
white.
clay.
We can make white.
How do we make white?
We just put some white clay.
Where's white? I don't think we have any white.
I meant we just put some white paint in.
Yeah, we can paint him white after.
White for Sandy.
Sandy's spacesuit, yeah.
We have
Sandy's
gray, so we
spacesuit
can...
could probably make gray.
Look,
yeah, we could make...
Oh, we have to make a little bit of a white. And her eye is blue.
We can make the shapes out of any clay.
And the rest of her eye is
Okay, you
white.
can add this to that part.
Okay.
That one's part's ready. I'll start on this one.
Okay.
So which one are you going to do first?
Gray.
Sandy would be really hard because unless you make her without the bubble, how are you going to make the bubble with her head inside and not be able to see through it?
Can just make it with white.
And then paint her face on?
Well,
because you can't see through clay.
Okay.
So maybe you make it without the bubble.
Or we can just
Or we make it without the bubble, and then we find some little piece of clear plastic and make that into the helmet.
How about if we just...
I think I'm going to make something easier, like Gary or Patrick.
Or SpongeBob or Mr. Krabs. Or,
yeah, Mr. Crab wouldn't be hard.
Or Plankton.
Or Plankton. Or Mrs. Puff.
Or
okay, that part's ready. You can add that to yours.
Squidward would not be hard either.
Add that to yours.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just Sandy would be really hard.
Just Sandy?
Because she has the spacesuit and the floating flower on the invisible bubble to see through.
Look, did you know I kind of squashed this? Kind of into a Patrick head.
Did you put it all together?
I squashed this into a
Patrick head. It's a Patrick triangle. Hold it up to the camera. Put it right here on the end of my finger so the camera can see it. Yeah, show it to the camera.
Oh, he has black eyebrows.
Right on the end of my finger. No, that's too close. Not on my finger, but just at the same spot as my finger. That's where the camera can see really good. There we go. Alright, I think this is ready. You can mix it in with the rest.
Look, did you know I kind of squashed it into a triangle a little bit?
You did.
Look, it's flattened like a triangle.
I think I'm going to make another triangle for his foot. There's his foot. How's that?
I can try to make a SpongeBob hand.
You're going to try to make a SpongeBob hand? Okay. Here's another Patrick foot. Kind of hard to make triangles out of clay.
Look, I made my best finger impression.
Look. Another starfish foot.
Here's my little finger impression.
Alright, that's all for you. I'm going to get some more.
Look. Here's his thumb. And look.
Oh, yeah, nice job.
I made a finger impression.
Yeah, hold it over here so the camera can see. Over this way. Hold it right over here. Right, yep, in this little area is awesome. Nice job.
Okay, here's his hand.
I like it. That's very good. I think I am going to make Plankton's body next. Hold on.
Or this can just be his hand.
Yep, whatever you want. We don't even have to have full characters by the end. We can just make parts. We're just having fun with clay.
Look, this
okay, where does this go? Which part is this one?
Did you know what?
Hey, that looks like a pair of eyes. Is that Patrick's eyes, maybe?
This is his
hey, SpongeBob.
top. Well, we might have to paint it white and a smile on his face.
Yeah, we'll have to paint him.
Look.
Alright, I'm going to get a little green here. Oh, this is going to turn our fingers green. Cool.
This is a little too
That's
long.
awesome.
Too long. It's a little too long.
But if you roll it into a spiral, then you'd have Gary's shell. If you roll it up into a little curl, yeah.
Like this.
Okay. Should we make...
What's this Gary part? One of Gary's.
Awesome, Gary shell. Here, you want some plankton colored dough ready?
Did you know he...
Here. There's plankton green. Oh, he squashed plankton. He is squashed.
He's supposed to be with a widower. Look. Okay, here is Plankton. I folded the clay to a back.
Ah, that makes sense.
If we roll a piece of clay into a ball, that can be his antenna or his feet.
That makes sense. Should we make the, you want to make the, what's Karen? You want to make Karen?
Well, that's going to be easy. She's just a gray computer with black and a squiggle.
Okay. Look, it kind of colored it green from the green clay. Okay, where do you want this piece is ready?
Look.
I'm going to put it with the other ones, make a snowman?
No.
No, he says.
Well, what's kind of...
Doesn't have to color match. Remember, we can paint over it if you just make the shape match. Maybe that you could mix those three together and make Mr. Krabs.
Color is actually...
Oh, there you go.
What's the same color? A tiny half circle.
Alright, that one's ready.
Okay.
The Super Sculpey is actually responding pretty good. It's pretty old, but it's still working.
Look, this is her top.
Okay.
Mrs. Puff's
I like it.
top.
Her hair or her hat? Or both?
Hat.
Her hat. Okay, because her hair is kind of that color too. This color.
Look. Okay, here is her hat.
Okay. Should this be her hair?
Okay.
What do you think? Does that look like her hair?
Kind of, a little bit.
Awesome. Oh, grab it. Ah, I got free. Oh, the gray is really dried out. Oh, this is going to take some work.
This kind of looks like Patrick's arm a little bit. Look.
It does. And remember, you can mold it and shape it and make it into however you want.
Look.
Once it gets soft, then you can make it into all kinds of different shapes.
This is not, it's not as
And then once you have it in the shape that you want it to be, then we can bake it and it'll get hard and turn into hard clay.
But we can put together.
Yeah, you want to put it together afterwards instead of cooking it together? I'm good either way.
Together.
Okay, so you make it into the people and the shapes that you want. Okay,
here's a Pointon's body. They squashed him a little bit. That's okay. Did you know? How about if we make a small, tiny jump bucket? Or a small plusty crab?
Yeah, what color do you need?
The jump bucket is actually gray.
Gray, right? Here's some gray. You're going to make a tiny jump bucket.
For Pointed to live in?
Yep.
Kind of has a little fist hand on it.
A fist hand?
Yeah.
A handle? Like a bucket handle?
No, it was a hand. Just a ordinary purple hand.
I can't imagine it. What is that? I can't imagine what that looks like. I thought it just looked like a bucket. My chum bucket looks like a flower pot.
We can add a fist hand. Well, we can... How about if we actually just... What are you making that into?
Just a little blob for you to play with. You can use any of this, but all of this is for your art day.
I'm going to shape it into SpongeBob's nose.
Oh, that's a good plan. Let's get some more of this yellow out here.
Okay, here is his little nose.
Okay, shape. Save it in a safe spot. Yellow's doing pretty good. Amazing that this clay has lasted. This clay is probably 15 years old.
Look. Here's his nose.
Nice. Awesome.
It will be hard to make his tiny square teeth.
Will it?
Maybe. How about if we just use... Oh, sorry. Did you know Mrs. Puff's hair? She has a little point on it.
Oh, can you make the point out of the hair?
I'll just use some of that clay.
Okay, so all these sections are ones that you can make into stuff.
Like
you can rip off little pieces. Here's some yellow to use.
I'm going to make a tiny little pearl P for her shirt.
Oh, that's a good idea. Here's a flat piece. What should that be?
I'm making a circle of a P.
Circle of the P.
I'm just gonna make it.
So there's two pearls in that picture. One is a whale and one is a little rock that's a pearl. You know that this thing that makes her little necklace, that's called a pearl?
Did you know there's 3 pearls?
There's
one
3.
For a real life one.
Oh.
Oh, look, the ball.
Better get it.
That's her little P, and I'm kind of feel like making her little. Okay, here is my P, a pearl P.
Okay, here's a big chunk to use. What should this be?
Oh, it kind of looks like a baby snail.
Oh, baby snail.
SpongeBob in one of the movies was a baby snail.
Is that baby Gary?
No,
A different baby snail?
Different snails.
What should this be?
I'll show you what I'll make it into.
Maybe that's Mr. Krabs' body. We could paint the shirt and pants on him.
I'm going to make it into look, here's his eyepiece.
Cool.
He needs some eyebrows.
He needs some eyebrows?
Did you know what eyebrows are just like little skinny pieces?
That makes sense.
Like,
you know, you could take...
here's one of his eyebrows.
Oh, that's really good. You need it to be rolled really skinny? Is that what you're heading for?
Like, okay.
You need some of this to do it?
Oh, how can you even do that?
I don't know.
I can't even do that.
I bet you could if you tried.
I am trying.
I think you can do anything if you practice enough.
I made a little part skinny.
I think I'm making a teeny tiny SpongeBob.
Okay, you can make a teeny tiny SpongeBob. I'm gonna be Sponge. Did you know SpongeBob was, when SpongeBob was a baby, he was about like with size?
So tiny.
Okay, that's baby SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Well, it's
There
gonna
it
be
is,
hard.
Internet. It's the SpongeBob's body or head or something. He looks like a Lucky Charm.
How about if we cut some holes in SpongeBob?
Cut some holes in him. That's not very healthy.
Look, see? There's holes.
Oh, we need like a little poke thing.
I'll get.
Oh, my pliers would work. I'll get it. You want to wait here?
I'll get your art tool.
My art tool is too sharp for that, bud.
Why?
Just be really careful. Actually, grab one of the paintbrushes. We could use the back of the paintbrush.
Yeah. Perfect.
Grab one.
Where are
They're under the... Wait, find one?
they? A really old dusty.
That's okay. That was a great idea. And put little holes in them. Hold them over here when you're working. Hold them over here so that everybody can see what you're working on. Oh yeah, making some SpongeBob holes.
Look, that looks like a real SpongeBob.
It's perfect. That's amazing.
Those are actually going to be his little SpongeBob baby eyes.
Okay, that sounds good. You know, draw a smile too for him.
I'm just going to
work up here. Sit up
be
here and
a
work.
normal sponge.
Sit up here and work.
A normal sponge. This can, I think, maybe be a normal sponge.
I'm not very good at making plankton here. Plankton's pretty tiny. Normal sponge. That works too. Well, that's kind of plankton-y.
But it looks just as pretty.
I'm going to get two really long skinny antennae. Just boop. And badoop. Alright, let's check them out. Finished on the spinners. First, the Lizardfolk finished.
He made SpongeBob.
And then we've got the whole gang. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks, Internet.